Kelvin. For years, Kelvin has helped his community by keeping essential goods affordable. He owns a large wheat field but lacks the equipment to turn wheat into flour locally. So he has to send it overseas to be processed. When it returns as flour, the price is much higher. To keep the flour affordable, Kelvin pays part of the cost himself. But one day, he can no longer afford to cover that cost. The price of flour rises, leaving families in his community struggling to afford it. This story reflects what happened when Nigeria removed its fuel subsidy in May 2023. Just like Kelvin covering the cost of flour, the Nigerian government used to cover part of the cost of fuel, keeping prices low. But in May 2023, the subsidy was removed. Now Nigerians must pay the full international market price for fuel. Here's how this change is affecting different parts of the country. According to Nairametrics, Nigeria spent 3.6 trillion naira on fuel subsidies in 2023. Reuters reports that Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) spent $10 billion on subsidies in 2022, with subsidies consuming 40% of Nigeria's revenue that year. Since the subsidy removal, the average price of fuel in cities like Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt has risen by over 200%, reaching nearly 600 naira per litre in 2023. As of October 2024, NNPC now sells petrol for 1,030 naira per litre in Abuja and 998 naira in Lagos. Subsidies in place since the 1970s to keep petrol prices affordable were lifted in May 2023 under the Tinubu administration. Without the subsidy, fuel prices have spiked across Nigeria. For everyday Nigerians, this means more expensive daily transport and higher cost of basic goods, from food to school supplies. However, some argue that removing the subsidy could reduce national spending, freeing funds for investment in local industries and infrastructure. Small businesses in states like Lagos are feeling the pinch, which increased fuel expenses, cutting into profits like tricycle drivers, market vendors, and others. Higher costs mean higher prices for customers, but the subsidy fund saved, the government have promised investment in local refineries, potentially creating jobs and reducing Nigeria's reliance on foreign fuel in the long run, although these promises remain unfulfilled. Here are the 4 major refineries the Nigerian government aims to revive. 2 in Port Harcourt with a combined installed capacity of 210,000 barrels per day. Kaduna's refinery with a capacity of 110,000 BPD, and Warri's refinery capable of processing 125,000 BPD. Public services from schools to hospitals are grappling with higher transportation and energy costs. In states like Kaduna, education and healthcare providers report budget challenges due to increased expenses. However, there is potential for targeted government support programs that could help families in need cope with these higher costs. For farmers in rural states like Benue, the removal of the subsidy means increased transport costs, reducing their profit and driving up food prices. Yet, if subsidy funds are redirected effectively, they could help establish local food processing plants and provide targeted agricultural support, making the sector more resilient and less dependent on costly transport. The removal of the fuel subsidy has affected Nigerians from all walks of life. While the change brings financial challenges, it also opens up new possibilities for reinvestment and growth. What are your thoughts on Nigeria's path forward? Share your thoughts on how we can create a sustainable and affordable energy future. Thank you for watching. This is the Liberalist Center. Join the conversation today.